For the first quarter of 2013, Novartis delivered a solid performance with progress in each of our strategic priorities. Group sales were up 4% to $14 billion, with core operating income up 6% and core EPS up 9%, all in constant currency. In the pharma business, significant expansion of our growth products helped to offset the impact of patent expirations. Vaccines and diagnostics performance improved. The business achieved a key approval for our new vaccine Bexsero for meningococcal meningitis B in the EU, and our consumer health division returned to sales growth. Over the first 3 months of the year, our focus on innovation continued to pay off with 8 key regulatory approvals in Europe and the US, a great achievement by any standard. Additionally, the FDA granted LDK-378 in lung cancer breakthrough therapy designation, which is reserved for promising drugs for serious, life-threatening conditions. Additionally, we delivered $600 million in productivity savings, which is essential to allow continued investment in R&D while delivering our earnings targets. These achievements demonstrate that our 3 strategic priorities of innovation, growth, and productivity are right for this company. I want to give you some of the highlights. Now, our first priority is to extend our lead in innovation. The regulatory approvals that we achieved in this quarter include some that are first in class in addressing unmet medical need. For example, in Alcon, we received European approval for Jetrea as a first and only drug approved for the treatment of sight-threatening vitreomacular traction, or VMT. Our growth products were up more than 14% to over $4 billion, and they now comprise 30% of group net sales. Afinitor had triple-digit sales growth of 114%, driven by the product's indication for advanced breast cancer. Additionally, Gilenya, our first-in-class oral therapy for multiple sclerosis, was up 71%, as new data continue to reinforce the well-established safety and efficacy profile of this drug. Importantly, our OTC business is also back to growth, up 11% in the first quarter. The successful relaunch of key brands in the U.S. such as Excedrin, Triamenic, and Lamisil helped drive this good quarter. All of our other businesses, Alcon, Vaccines and Diagnostics, Sandoz, and Animal Health, had solid sales in quarter 1, demonstrating the strength of our diversified portfolio. Now, our third priority is to drive productivity and organizational health. Overall, efficiency gains remain a critical aspect of our long-term strategy, allowing us to further improve profitability while supporting our investment in the business. Ongoing productivity initiatives relate to procurement and resource allocation across the portfolio, as well as our manufacturing network. Our progress in quality assurance was also demonstrated as we completed 58 inspections by health authorities around the world, including 10 by the FDA. The vast majority of these inspections were either good or satisfactory. We also announced today that Harry Kirsch has been named Group CFO, moving up from the position of CFO in the Pharmaceuticals division. Harry's deep knowledge of Novartis operations and his productivity focus will now benefit the full portfolio and take us through the next growth phase. He takes over from John Simons. John will become an advisor to me, remaining with Novartis until the end of the year, and to facilitate the transition. I want to thank John for the contribution that he's made, especially the enhancements that he brought to our finance processes and our organization. Based on the solid first quarter, our outlook for 2013 remains unchanged.